You see, that's what happens. You know, change. I can head home from here. I'd rather not take up too much of your time, Ryota. It's not a problem for me to escort you back. Oh well, it's just that I have to get some stuff on the way home, dinner and such. I won't insist then. Have a safe walk home, Chuchu. Thanks. Ryota leaves, heading towards the cafe. Maybe he's visiting Yoko before going home. From Mom, your heart rate was unnaturally high last night. What do I keep telling you? Keep yourself together, Chuchu. Just follow your routine and it will be okay. Just remember to do as I say. Whatever, Mom. It's my life. Ugh, why can't she mind her own business? Whatever, I still have other things I need to do. Like what? Okay, gotta keep my sanity high. Get incense for Kazuki. Leave incense for Kazuki. Do your daily routine. Visit the store. Visit Granny. Thank Yoko for croissant. Yeah, in the last playthrough, I did. Which was not recorded. It says in the dialogue and shows Yoko and is like, Yoko gave you a croissant and you still have it wrapped in your bag. Okay, let's do... Shrine is last. Let's go to the temple. I think for this one I have to... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I should get some offerings for Kazuki's shrine before going home. Thankfully, the temple is still open at this hour. Free roaming is now available again. You'll be able to explore the town from 20 to 23. During this time, you'll find the male leads scattered across the map beside several locations. You'll be able to interact with them. You can also interact with various other townfolk for other side interactions. However, they won't wait forever. Some interactions will disappear after a certain time, so choose wisely. Additionally, any interactions involving the main characters will automatically advance time by an hour. Plan your night carefully. Oh, brother! Is that me? Who is that? Well, I need to go to the temple anyways, so... Oh, hey. As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously, stop handing out your business cards to people trying to pray. This is a holy ground, not a business conference. Haruki, unperturbed by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit. Whoa, you boy on the grind for the bread, you got me? I'm an actual exorcist, I'm here to help. That's enough. We've had enough with your antics. Leave before I call the police again. Jeez, I'm doing what's called marketing, alright? People need my help, and I'm not going to stop spreading the word. I'll just watch. As you stand by observing the scene, Haruki catches sight of you and grins cheerfully. Ah, a witness to my magnificent. You must vouch for me, dear princess. This common man cannot perceive the ultimate force of my spiritual power. But he's a monk who's had years of spiritual training. And I've taken a 30-day masterclass in exorcism. Clearly, we're both qualified, Ubu. Are you comparing years of dedicated training and discipline to your online workshop? Hey, every legend has to start somewhere. Plus, I have a certificate and everything. Is it one of those online certificates that you print out yourself? It's legit, okay? Just because I took a modern approach doesn't mean I'm not effective. Why am I even arguing with you? Modern approaches or not, this is sacred ground and it deserves respect. I respect it. I just think there's room for both ancient wisdom and new techniques. I'm here to help people in their own effective. In my own very effective and very real way. Why am I even bothering with this? Just get out. Hey, I thought monks were supposed to be all about compassion and understanding. And come on, if I don't hustle and promote myself, who will? It's part of my charm. This is a place of tranquility, not a stage for your antics. I'm going to call the police if you don't leave. Alright, I'll dial it back. But you have to admit, a bit of charisma can liven up even the most sacred place. The monk sighs and you swear he might just break his vow of non-violence, but he just ushers Haruki out of the temple grounds with an exasperated wave. Outside, Haruki waves you over with a cheeky grin. Well then, princess, that was something. You got to admit, I really know how to stir things up. Yeah, you definitely make an impression. But maybe next time try not to get kicked out. Deal, but hey, it's all part of the adventure, right, princess? Anyway, princess, what brings you to the sacred ground? Surely you didn't come just to witness my flair. I need stuff for Kazuki. What a kind-hearted wife, how commendable. Though I must admit, a little note, simply bringing gifts might not suffice to appease all spirits, especially those of rather malevolent kind. I guess that's where you come in. You flatter me, my dearest princess. I shall do my best to navigate these intricate spiritual matters with the same flair and expertise you do. I truly believe. Flair and finesse, huh? Sounds like you're selling yourself pretty hard. Well, one must advertise their talents. Besides, I believe that a little charm never hurts anyone, especially when it comes to dealing with the otherworldly. Think of it as an added bonus to my professional services. You're always so cheerful, Haruki. I really feel like I can relax when you're around. I'm just doing my part to lighten the mood, Uru. Exorcism would be such a gloomy business otherwise. But I must warn you, spirits can be quite tricky, you know. The world of the supernatural is like an intricate dance, sometimes even benign. Wow. Why did I say it like that? Spirits have their own quirks and challenges. What I sensed at your home the other day, I don't want to bring it up I don't want to bring it up there and then, just in case you got scared. But whatever is in there, whatever is haunting your house is not a simple ghost. It's something that has been festering for years. Who wouldn't be afraid if you put it like that? Ah, forgive my choice of words, princess. What I meant to say, there's something strange brewing spiritually in your home. But that's not something the strong and knowledgeable exorcism from the Sato of my clan, that is I, can't handle. So please, trust me, I'll help you erase any evil that plagues your way. Wink. Anyways, I would love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. Woo, I'll be off. With a dramatic flourish of his coat, Haruki turns and heads down the temple steps, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, a mix of amusement and reassurance setting in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. Right, I had better to go get Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Kazuki's incense. Yatta. Okay, I'm thinking... Okay, I need to go look for TWINK. Ren, I think his name is. And I want to see Yoko. So. Affection with Haruki increased. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I don't know. I want to pet the cat too. Who's this? Is this TWINK? It's super hard to tell. I need to pet the cat though.
The cat is at the same spot again, but this time he seems friendlier.
Pet the cat!
Meow meow.
The cat seems satisfied with your pets. Affection with Miyabi increased. Okay. I need to go with this guy. The Jizzle statue looks at you solemnly. You feel its calming presence allude to you. It feels calming. The Jizzle statue greets you with what feels like a warmer smile, almost as if it's glad to see you. Then again, it's a statue hard to trust the emotional depth of an unmoving chunk of stone, no matter how friendly it looks. I should head off and finish my other tasks. Sanity increased. Okay. Along the riverside, you find a small shrine. The shrine has been there since forever. It's quiet and quaint. Would you like to leave an offering? Sure. You toss a few 100 yen coins into the offering box and clasp your hands together in a short prayer. You feel a bit better today. Something feels lighter in your heart. Interesting, princess. I guess go to this guy? I think this is Ren. And then I go to Yoko. Yeah! Da! The TWINK! Yes! I love him! Cuteness aggression. Sorry, I'm I'm okay. Ren gives the door a blank look. Welcome. Oh. His face twists up in disgust. It's you. Look, just get what you need and go home. I don't need you to make a mess of my job, too. You couldn't get enough of me. As if you could get enough of me. Ren scoffs, but there's a hint of appreciation in his face. He's so fucking cute. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Just get what you want. Just get what you need. After picking up the items that you needed, you head back to the counter to purchase them. Ren begins to scan your items silently. He paused scanning and silently looks at the air freshener among your items and gives you an approving look? You look at him, confused at his actions. This isn't the worst thing you could have bought. It's the brand I always get. He appears almost bashful at the admission, as if he has shared a massive secret. Seemingly realizing the strangeness of his statement, he hastily scans the rest of your items without saying another word. He points at the cash register's display. I'm gonna tease him. I bet you'd look cute in a uniform. What? You can't just say that, Chuchu. What's wrong? Are you getting shy? Ren ducks down behind the counter, his voice muffled as he spoke again. Just pay and leave. Are you hiding behind the counter? No, I am not hiding. The crack in his voice begins to differ. Oh well, I guess I should swing by the convenience store more often. Ren slowly peeks his head out from behind the counter, his ears still burning red. Thank you for your patronage. I hate you. Please never come back again. I guess it's time to go. Messing with him was fun though. As you head towards the exit, you hear a loud crash. Turning around, you see a customer standing amidst a toppled display. Ren, clearly irritated, clicks his tongue. Did you just click your tongue at me, you worthless brat? It's your sloppy work caused this. What if I was injured, huh? It's not my job to deal with morons. What did you say to me? I'll report you to your manager, you... Report away, I'll clean it up. I'm not wasting my time arguing. You keep being mouthy with me and I'll fucking slug you! The customer inches closer to Ren and points his finger at his face threateningly. Ren steps back, but realizes he's being backed against the wall as the customer corners him. I will be the brave princess and step in between them, and I'll be like, hey, back off my twink. That's my twink. Defend, of course. I will defend my twink. Seeing the customer's aggression, you decide to step in. Hey, how can you say such things? You're the one who should apologize. As you try to intervene, the customer, who you can see is clearly intoxicated, tries to swing at you. Oh, fuck. Okay, twink. I think. Twink. I'm gonna sneeze, oh god. Don't sneeze now. Twink. Yes. Huh, serves you right. Ren takes the mop in his hand and continues to hit the already down customer.
Take that! And that!
Ren, I think he's had enough. Oh, fine. He tosses the mop aside in triumph. The customer drunkenly stumbles his way out, confused by the whole situation. Ren turns to look at you with a newfound respect. Huh, it was cool how you dodged that guy so quickly. Oh, what's that? I don't think I heard that first part quite clearly. You're saying how cool, amazing, and pretty I looked while standing up against that guy? I didn't say anything like that. It's just nice to hear some appreciation coming from you for once. Don't get used to it, but yeah, thanks, I guess. That could have been a lot worse. No problem, glad I could help. Plus, it was kind of fun seeing you swing that mop around. Yeah, it's called zoning, and you too, I guess. Oh, you do care. Don't make me regret saying that. Look, just... if you're free tomorrow after work, we should swing by the shop near the apartment. You know, the one owned by that old granny. I'll pay back this favor. Are you asking me out on a date, Ren? Ooh. What? No, I just owe you one, alright? Relax, I'm just teasing, I'll be there. Good, and thanks again, seriously. Anytime, just try not to get into any more fights while I'm not around. Yeah, just get out of here before I change my mind about being grateful. With that, Ren gives you a nod of appreciation before turning back to his duties. You leave the store feeling accomplished and got to see a cuter side of Ren to boot. That's my boy! He's so freaking cute! Okay, I'm going to the cafe now. Sanity increased. Affection with Ren increased. It's really late. I have time. Oh my god. I barely have time. Okay. I might be able to, because it's 5 minutes. Says it's gonna boot me into the apartment if it hits 23. So I'm gonna go to the cafe. The cafe is closed. Damn it. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. A voice calls from the other side. Hold on. Hello? Is anyone home? What now? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met with a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in a formal manner. That's a creepy smile, okay.
Have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami?
Salvation? What do you mean?
Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who see the truth. He is the light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? Embracing his guidance might bring you with the balance and peace you need to keep things in order. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine.
I'm good. No thanks, I don't really want it. You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap.
I understand your reluctance, but Hiroshi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. This path offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on a profound truth. Please, reconsider. Our door is always open, but the time to accept his guidance is now.
Oh, fuck. Twink. Twink. Yatta! I appreciate your concern, but now is not really a good time. I'll definitely check it out again, though.
I understand it's not the best moment, but Hiroshi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring?
I'm really not interested right now.
But think of the clarity and purpose you might gain. Just a brief visit could make the world difference.
I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment.
I see. Well, I'll respect your decision for now. I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. Thank you for at least considering it. Remember, our door is always open.
The woman bows deeply, and with a final, lingering look, turns away, leaving you alone. What a fucking weirdo, am I right, guys? Jesus! What a fucking freak! Get a load of this guy. Am I right, guys? Wife. Wife. Beautiful wife. Wife. Anyways. Wife. Oh, that's my wife right there. Oh, wife. Mel? Your heart rate? Oh, fuck off. Contacts? Haruki? An exorcist hired by my mother. His affection is 55. What's Ren's? 60? Nice. Ryota, same. Kazuki? Why is he 50? She's 50. Do I get to romance my mom? That'd be weird. Gifts? Task list? Leave incense, do your daily routine. Okay, let's do the incense first. What? Oh yeah. Let's do incense first. And then do the daily routine in the bathroom. And I'm gonna actually go to the bathroom. Give me 2 seconds. After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a lot colder, and the feeling of gratitude settles in my bones. You smile softly at the shrine. Good night, Kazuki. Tidy shrine. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, all better. Affection with Kazuki increased. Affection with Kazuki. Huh? Okay, let's go to the bathroom. Well, that scared me. You're keeping it together pretty well, but there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm. Select music. Play Meltdown on... Oh my god, okay, easy, because I'm not about to... Okay, I need you to stop looking at me, please. Jesus. Honestly, this is me in the bathroom with, like, a game on my phone. Ooh. Full combo, baby! I think. Impressive! You have hit 100% of the total notes! Full combo! Sanity is increased. My sanity is probably like 200 right now. Great job! I finished most of the things on the list. I finished... Oh, I was about to count. Never mind, princess. Is there something else I can interact with? Kind of like the cat? No, that's fine. Afraid that the strange woman would come back. It would be best not to. I was just looking. Maybe she was standing out there freakily. The window remains closed from the previous day. Do you still want to open the window? No. The window remains closed because I don't want that stinky, stinky smell. You step inside and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air, and your mind drifts back to the day. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his high energy makes me feel less tired, and he's surprisingly fun to be around. I don't know how Ren does it, but customer service is certainly not for the weak. I'd get so tired after dealing with all those customers. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. But before the thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, thick and alive, begins to bubble, crawling at sway through your veins and towards your fingertips. Your hands tremble, you glance down. Was that a flicker? A slither beneath the surface? What the? Jesus, how can you enjoy life when Kazuki's killer is still out there? You don't actually believe he committed suicide, do you? The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails. You begin to pick, anxiety bubbling up, choking your thoughts. No, you're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet, the doubt coils tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers, persistent. Who gave you the right to smile, to feel any joy when Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now? Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt, as if those phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs sharp, biting, and suddenly the wound opens again, fresh blood dripping down your wrist. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the door, soft but familiar. The cult again? Panic seizes you and you run to the bathroom, desperate to escape, to wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face, but as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you! A shadow! Wait! No, I hate that! Your stomach twists violently, bile rises, and you hurl the day's lunch into the sink. Then, without warning, the lights snap off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. I'm scared of the dark! The only sound is the low, menacing hum of the ventilator and the running water filling the void. I'm scared! And then, footsteps. Thumping. Scuttling. Something. Someone is outside the bathroom door. Chuchu. A voice calls out to you. Mom? No, it can't be. She's far away, too far to be here. You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder, and cold dread seeps into your bones. The wound on your arm or your hand bleeds more, pain shooting up your arm. I'm scared. Kazuki. You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry, please. I'll find your killer, I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes this way from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that, I'm not calling that bitch. But then, a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? This is difficult. Cause, like, am I getting haunted by Kazuki? So would messaging Kazuki appease him? And calling Haruki or Ryota be like, how dare you? Ryota really doesn't seem interested in me, so I'm not gonna bother. Haruki is a what's it called? Not exterminator, that's for pests. Exorcist. And I'm scared of the dark, so I'm gonna call Haruki. Your hands trembled as you pulled your phone out to call the only person you knew who could deal with this. Ring, ring, click. Hello, princess! Are those pesky spirits being relentless but anyway? Or perhaps they're moving things around your apartment. Fear not, for my services are always at your disposal. You were so taken aback by his precise knowledge of your predicament that the rest of his bombastic greeting went right over your head. How did you... anyway, you're right. Things in my apartment were moved while I was at work. I swear my apartment was empty and no one was home. When I got back, everything was a mess and something felt off. I didn't know what it was, but it felt... supernatural, perchance, princess? Please just come over and help me. Of course, I'll be there shortly, my lady. Woo. Beep, beep, beep. Despite how odd he is, I can't help but feel reassured. The chill of the apartment sends shivers down your spine. And so, partly against your better judgment, you step out of your apartment to wait for Haruki to arrive. When the steady tapping of Haruki's shoes finally echoed down the hallway, the sun has already started setting. He waves at you before grasping the doorknob and opening the door with a flourish. After a brief moment, he pauses in the doorway, turns, and gives me a wide grin. My, princess, this is quite the energetic spirit we have here. Of course, this will not be an issue to me. I would advise that you step back a bit, my lady. You obediently take Haruki's advice and take a few steps back. Haruki, almost in a strategically like fashion, places candles around my apartment. He then comes back to the doorway and prepares to chant. The very air of the room starts to feel charged as Haruki's voice takes on a melodic quality, words that I have no understanding of flow like water from his lips. His hands trace intricate patterns through the air, the candles flickering wildly as the flames dance erratically in non-existent wind. It doesn't take long for the room to fill with unsettling energy. A chill runs down your spine as a cold draft rustles curtains, sending shivers across your skin. The melodic chanting is suddenly interrupted. Haruki clutches at his chest, staggering. A faint trickle of blood escapes from the corner of his mouth, each cough sending specks of blood splattering onto the floor. Oops. The room is filled with the sound of his labored breathing, and the eerie silence is only accompanied by the ticking of the clock. The flickering candles slowly calm, as Haruki straightens slowly, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand, only to unsuccessfully smear it instead. It's fine, princess. Just a particularly strong spirit. I'll manage. Though, something like this can't possibly stop the strongest exorcist around here. Of course, something as minute as this can't keep me down, princess. With the strength of 1,000 suns and the wisdom of ancient sages, I shall vanquish any spirits that dare disturb your peace. Where did his tattoos go? His tattoos disappeared. And now they're back. But a bit of added protection won't hurt. I picked this up from the temple today. It's not as strong as me, of course, but it does work. And even if it doesn't, it does add a cute little addition to your bags. Oh, that's really cute. Haruki digs through his bag and pulls out a small Lucky Charm with a cute cat face on it. Please, have it. Thanks, it looks like you. Oh, you think? I guess my charm is rubbing off on these cute little cats. Yeah, it's got the same mischievous smile. Well, I do aim to bring a lot of cheer to even the most serious situations. Speaking of which, this little guy is said to ward off evil spirits. Keep it close and it'll help keep the negative energy at bay. I appreciate it. Hopefully it'll be as effective as you are. Of course! Together we'll make sure your apartment stays spirit-free. And if you ever feel uneasy, just remember my charming face on the kitty. All his waving around leaves his sleeve pulled up, revealing tattoos on his arm that seem closer to carvings than ink. You can't help but steal a couple of glances at them, noticing beads of blood seeping along the intricately carved symbols. Haruki notices the glance and sends a grin your way, eyes twinkling mischievously. Are these all things? They're my best kept secrets. People say they're a map to buried treasures, but I'm afraid it's just my way of keeping things interesting. You're bleeding, though. It's something to be worried about. What kind of exorcist would I be if I were afraid of a little blood? I'm fine. Besides, it hurt a little more when I got him. You hand him a towel as you take a seat next to him. Still, though, it looks painful. You hesitate, thinking about whether or not to ask Haruki about them, but he sensed your curiosity and speaks up anyway. They're protective wards so that I won't ever lose a battle with a spirit. But if you're so strong, why do you need them? There's no shame in relying on an extra layer of protection. Sometimes there are enemies you can't fight alone. And besides, they look pretty cool, don't they? Adds to the whole mysterious exorcist vibe, like I walked straight out of an anime or something. You roll your eyes, smirking at his cheekiness, but your smile fades when you see Haruki wince in pain. He's still hurt, his wound is still bleeding, and there's a ghost in your house. Haruki, behind all that cheeriness and grandiosity, it seems that I don't know much about you. He pauses, his expression shifting as he searches for the right words before finally responding. It's nothing too interesting. Haruki's smile fades slightly. His eyes distance, as if he's sort of sorting through unpleasant memories. Or perhaps he's still dealing with the pain. Well, I've always been spiritually gifted. It's been my thing for decades. It's the only thing that I have. It might not seem like it, but I guess there's a responsibility to it. Oh, and I like mackerel. Mackerel's alright, I suppose. Alright, it's the food of the gods! Haruki's expression shifts to something softer, but still as genuine. I know it might be hard to trust someone like me, but if for some reason you do, thank you. I appreciate it. I promise I'll tell you everything someday. Maybe over some fried mackerel. You give a soft chuckle at his playful remark as he returns to his usual demeanor. He adjusts his sleeve to conceal his tattoos once more. The little ritual I did should keep them quiet for a while, but watch out. This is one persistent spirit. You nod gratefully, feeling a sense of relief mixed with concern for Haruki's well-being. Thank you, Haruki. Please, take care of yourself. He acknowledges your words with a nod, his eyes reflecting a flicker of gratitude amidst the weirdness. Always, my dear princess, until next time. Haruki trots back down the hallway, giving one last wave as you close the door. Woohoo! Aha! Does that mean he's the highest? He's at 60, but I think Ren is also at 60. Okay.
I gotta make sure the twink stays at number 1.
Shrine. Kazuki's shrine, you've tended to it today. You take a final look before turning away. Today's been so much already. I just want to make sure that Kazuki knows that I love him, I guess. As you drift into sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around you. It's familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. There is a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's warmth, a wanderer's wisdom, and a companion's loyalty all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. You want to make sense of it, but weariness pulls you deeper into a void-filled slumber where the past whispers, but never fully reveals itself. We gotta dig a little deeper. You feel your heart wrenches memories of the past continues to swirl your brain. You gotta dig a little deeper. You hear the same familiar knockings, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent, brewing in your apartment with an air of protectiveness, warmth, and even love. Someone loved you very much. He cared about you in the past When you were chased out of your village, he took you in. Yes, him. He had everything. A mansion, servants, and power. Unlike the people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you, even though you brought endless calamities. He was potential. He saw strength and he saw kindness, despite everything. You were the calm in his life, until... You gotta dig a little deeper! Until the calamity. Yes, you ruined everything. You had someone who loved you, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, yet that wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temples as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with the oppressive weight of sleep paralysis pinning you down. All around you, the shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant and unintelligible, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people who loved you melt into a horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take any more, the darkness recedes. You wake up drenched in sweat and trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants leaving you shaken and exhausted. Oh, fuck. Well, whoops. Maybe don't dig a little deeper.